Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to send new Shopify customer to Sendy as new subscriber. So now let's say that whenever a new customer is created in Shopify, then by using the same customer details, I wish to add that customer as a subscriber in my Sendy account. So now how will I do this? For that, I need to integrate Shopify with Sendy and I will be using Pabbly Connect for the same. So to learn how I set up this integration between these two applications, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will learn that how you can send new Shopify customer to Sendy as new subscriber. So here I want whenever a new customer is created in my Shopify store, then automatically by using the same customer details, I wish to add that customer as a new subscriber in my Sendy account. So to learn how I set up this integration and automation, for that, I will sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and at the time of account creation, you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I will sign in. Now this is the all applications page by Pabbly. So we will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to create a new workflow. So this here is my dashboard, and to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side and I will click on this create workflow button. And as soon as I did that, now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. Here I have named it as send new Shopify customer to Sendy as new subscriber, and now I will click on create. So as soon as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically trigger and action are the most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation and integration will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action is the response of your trigger application. So moving to my trigger window, over here as my use case suggests, that is to send new Shopify customer to Sendy as new subscriber. So in my trigger window, I will select the trigger application as Shopify and I will search for it, and here it is. After selecting my trigger application, now moving to the trigger event, that will be new customer. That means this trigger will start working whenever a new customer will be created. So I'm selecting it. And now here a webhook URL is given. So read this instruction given below carefully because this webhook URL will act as a bridge to connect Shopify with Pabbly Connect. So what I will do is I will simply copy this webhook URL. So what I will do is I will establish a connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect. For that, I will take you to my Shopify account, and over here I will go to settings, and in settings I will go to notifications, and here in notifications you will find webhooks. So these are some existing webhooks, and to create a new webhook you need to click on this create webhook button, and now over here in add webhook you need to mention the event, format, URL and the webhook API version. So moving to event, that will be customer creation. So here it is. And now the format will be JSON. So in Pabbly Connect it is given that select the event type customers or create for. The format should be JSON. So over here format will be JSON. And now I will be pasting the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. And I have pasted it. And the webhook API version will be the latest one. So now I filled in all these details and I will click on save. Here you can see that the webhook is saved successfully. That means our webhook is created. Now I will simply close this. So now I will take you to my Shopify store. And now over here to create a new account, I need to fill in all of these details. So let me fill in the first name by the name of test, last name as customer. Moving to the email ID, that will be testcustomer@pabblytudes.com, and moving to a dummy phone number, that will be this, and over here I will enter the password, and now I will click on create, and over here the account is successfully created by the name of test customer. So now I will take you to my Pabbly Connect account to show you the response that would have been captured. So now here in response received, you can see the last name of the customer, the first name along with the ID, and here you can see the email ID as well along with some other details. So that means the first step of our automation is successfully done. That means now whenever a new customer will be created in my Shopify store, then this trigger will instantly capture the details of that customer over here in Pabbly Connect. So moving further, as my objective was to create this new Shopify customer as a subscriber in Sendy. So what I will do is I will simply scroll down and go to this action window, and over here I will search for Sendy, and here it is. And now as I've selected my action application as Sendy, moving to the action event, that will be to add a new subscriber to your list. So I'm selecting it. Now I need to establish a connection between Sendy and Pabbly Connect. So I will simply click on connect. So over here, if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply click on add new connection. To add a new connection, you need to provide the API key and your Sendy URL over here. So read these instructions given below carefully. So now moving on to these details, I will take you to my Sendy account. Over here in this URL, this will be my Sendy URL. So I will simply just copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect, and I will paste it over here. So Sendy URL is done. Moving to API key, for that I will again go back to my Sendy account, go to this admin section, go to settings. And now over here, this is the API key that is given. So if you want to regenerate a new API key, you can do by clicking on that. So I will be using the existing API key. I will simply copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And now I will click on save. So here Sendy and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving on to these fields like list ID, name, email and country along with some other details. Now moving to list ID, where will I find this? For that I will go to my Sendy account, and over here in the list section you can see that these are the lists that I have created before. So I want to add that subscriber in this Papcon list. So over here on my left hand side, this is the ID given. So I will copy this ID, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste the list ID over here. So it is done successfully. So now moving to the name field. Over here, I will map the name from the response that we have received from Shopify. So basically mapping is to insert the data from previous step. So over here, I will search for name, and you can see that the customer name is given by the name of test customer. So I will simply map it. Now moving to email, over here I will again map it from the response. So I will search for email, and here is the email. I will map it. So now why I have used mapping over here? Because I want whenever a new customer will be created in my Shopify store, then automatically these details of the old customer should be replaced by the details of new customer. So this workflow will keep on running automatically. So now moving to the country, as I will search in my response received, that will be as country code. So over here the country code is given by IN, that is the country code of India. So I'm selecting it. Now moving to IP address, referrer and other details. So as per this use case of mine, I don't want to mention all of these details. So I'm skipping it. I will simply click on save and send test request. And over here in the response received, this is a positive response. So now I will take you to my Sendy account to show you that this customer is successfully created as a subscriber in my Sendy account. Going back to Sendy, over here I will open this Papcon list where I wanted to add this subscriber. And you can see that by the name of test customer and the email goes by testcustomer@pabblitudes.com is successfully added over here in Sendy as a subscriber. You can see that the status is subscribed and the last activity as well, that was 22 seconds ago. So this means that this integration between Shopify and Sendy is successfully done. Now whenever a new customer will be created in my Shopify account, then automatically with the same customer details, that customer will be added as a subscriber in Sendy. So this integration and automation was successful.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.